Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your man, Walter, and we're about to drop some severe travel knowledge on you. Forget Mykonos, forget Santorini. We're going deep into the heart of Greece to uncover some hidden gems that'll blow your freaking mind. We're talking ancient monasteries perched on towering cliffs, legendary oracles whispering secrets from the past, and medieval castles frozen in time. This ain't your mama's Greek vacation. This is about experiencing the raw, the real, the undiscovered side of Greece. So, if you're tired of the tourist traps and want a real adventure, buckle up. We're about to embark on a journey to some of the most incredible, off-the-beaten-path destinations you won't find in your average travel brochure. Get ready to explore ancient ruins, hike through breathtaking landscapes, and immerse yourself in the rich history and culture that make Greece so damn captivating. Let's do this. First, we're taking you to Meteora, which translates to suspended in the air. And trust me, that's no exaggeration. These rock formations are some of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders you'll ever see. Imagine gigantic sandstone pillars jutting out of the earth, like something straight out of Avatar or a fantasy movie set, with monasteries perched precariously on top. These structures seem almost impossible to reach. I'm talking hundreds of feet in the air, defying gravity and logic. It's like they are floating in the sky. These monasteries, man, they were built by monks back in the 14th century. Imagine the effort and skill it took. Can you imagine? No cranes, no safety harnesses, just pure grit, determination, and probably a whole lot of faith. They had to rely on their own strength and ingenuity. Talk about commitment. They climbed these sheer cliffs using ropes and ladders, hauling up materials to build these incredible structures. It was a monumental task. They weren't just looking for a room with a view, they were seeking spiritual isolation and protection from, well, everyone else down below. It was a sanctuary in the sky. Today, you can visit these monasteries, hike the trails, and witness the jaw-dropping scenery for yourself. It's a journey worth taking. Just be prepared for a serious leg workout and some mind-blowing views. The experience is both physically challenging and spiritually uplifting. Now you might think, Walter, is this place for everyone? And the answer is, maybe not. Look, if you're afraid of heights, this might not be your jam. The cliffs here are incredibly steep and can be quite intimidating. Seriously, those cliffs are no joke. They rise dramatically from the ground, creating a landscape that is both breathtaking and a bit daunting. But if you're up for an adventure, if you crave the unconventional, if you want to feel like you've stepped back in time, then Meteora is calling your name. It's a place where history and nature collide in the most spectacular way. This is a place for explorers, for history buffs, for anyone who wants to experience something truly unique and awe-inspiring. The ancient monasteries perched atop these cliffs are a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. You can wander through the monasteries, soak up the peaceful atmosphere, and just imagine what life was like for those monks centuries ago. It's a serene experience that connects you to the past in a profound way. And the views, man, don't even get me started on the views. They are absolutely stunning, offering a panorama that stretches as far as the eye can see. Picture yourself standing on a cliff edge, overlooking a vast expanse of green valleys and rock formations, the wind whipping through your hair. It's a moment that makes you feel alive and connected to the earth. It's enough to make you question everything you thought you knew about gravity and architecture. The way these structures defy the odds is nothing short of miraculous. So, pack your hiking boots, grab your camera, and get ready for an experience you won't soon forget. Every step you take here is a step into a world of wonder and discovery. Trust me, Meteora is a place that will stay with you long after you've left. The memories you make here will be etched in your mind, a constant reminder of the beauty and history you witnessed. All right, now let's talk logistics. What do you need to know before you go? First off, you gotta be prepared to hike. Wear comfortable shoes because you'll be doing some serious climbing. And trust me, you don't want blisters ruining your monastery hopping experience. Second, bring water. It gets hot up there in the Greek sun, and you'll need to stay hydrated. Plus, all that hiking will work up a thirst. And hey, maybe pack a snack or two while you're at it. Third, remember that these monasteries are active religious sites. Dress respectfully. No tank tops, no short shorts, you get the idea. Show some respect for the monks and the sacredness of the place. Finally, be prepared to be amazed. Seriously, Meteora is one of those places that just has to be seen to be believed. The photos don't do it justice. So go experience it for yourself. Trust me, you won't regret it. All right, from gravity-defying monasteries, we're transporting you to the heart of ancient Greece, Delphi, a place steeped in myth and legend. This place, man, it's like stepping into a history book, but way more epic, with every stone whispering tales of the past. We're talking about the ruins of a temple dedicated to Apollo, the god of music, poetry, prophecy, all that good stuff. Imagine the grandeur that once stood here. Now, back in the day, Delphi was considered the center of the world. Literally. It was the navel of the earth, the axis mundi. They even had a stone, the Omphalos stone, marking the spot. This stone was believed to be the center of the universe. People would travel from all over the ancient world to consult the Oracle of Delphi, a priestess who was believed to communicate with the gods. Her words were considered divine. Imagine that, seeking guidance from a higher power in this mystical place. The air here is thick with history and mystery. Kings, emperors, philosophers, they all came to Delphi for answers. It was a pilgrimage of sorts, a journey to seek wisdom. It was like the Google of the ancient world, but instead of search results, you got cryptic pronouncements from a woman in a trance. Her words could change the course of history. So, what can you expect to see at Delphi today? A place where the past and present collide. Well, the ruins of the Temple of Apollo are still there, standing tall against the backdrop of Mount Parnassus. It's a sight to behold. You can walk among the ancient stones, feel the weight of history, and maybe, just maybe, hear the echoes of the oracle's prophecies. It's an experience that transcends time. Now, I know what you're thinking. Walter, is Delphi just for history nerds? And the answer is a resounding no. Look, even if you don't know your Doric columns from your Ionic ones, there's something undeniably powerful about standing in a place where history was made. Imagine the conversations that took place here, the decisions that were influenced by the oracle's words. It's enough to make your head spin, man. Plus, the setting is just breathtaking. You've got the ruins nestled on the slopes of a mountain, overlooking olive groves and the sparkling waters of the Gulf of Corinth. It's the perfect place to lose yourself in thought, to reflect on the past, and maybe even find some inspiration for the future. Who knows? You might even tap into your own inner oracle. All right, let's talk practicalities. First things first, Delphi is a popular tourist destination. It's not exactly a hidden gem, so be prepared for crowds, especially during peak season. Get there early to beat the rush and have the place to yourself, at least for a little bit. Second, wear comfortable shoes. You'll be doing a fair amount of walking, up hills, down hills, over uneven terrain. So, ditch the flip-flops and opt for something a little more sturdy. Third, bring a hat, sunscreen, and plenty of water. It gets hot in Greece, especially during the summer months. You don't want to be caught out in the sun without protection. And finally, take your time. Don't rush your visit. Soak up the atmosphere. Let your imagination run wild, and imagine what it was like to live in ancient Greece. Trust me, it's an experience you won't soon forget. Alright guys, picture this. A giant rock jutting out of the sea, connected to the mainland by a single causeway. That's Monemvasia, my friends. And trust me, it's way cooler than it sounds. We're talking about a place steeped in history, dating back to the Byzantine Empire. This place has seen it all. Pirates, conquerors, emperors, you name it. And the best part? It's like stepping back in time. Cobblestone streets, ancient walls, houses built into the cliff face. It's like something out of a movie set. But this is the real deal, people. No CGI, no green screens, just pure, unadulterated history. And let me tell you, the energy here is electric. You can feel the weight of the past in every stone, every archway, every narrow alley. It's intense, it's captivating, and it's something you have to experience firsthand. Now, Monemvasia isn't your typical tourist trap. It's not overrun with souvenir shops and crowds. It's more like a hidden gem tucked away on the Peloponnese coast, just waiting to be discovered. Think of it like this. You're wandering through these ancient streets, sunlight filtering through the stone buildings, the scent of bougainvillea in the air. You stumble upon a hidden courtyard, a quiet cafe overlooking the Aegean Sea. Time slows down. The world outside fades away. You're lost in the moment, completely immersed in the beauty and history of this incredible place. That's the magic of Monemvasia. It's a place to get lost in, to escape the noise and chaos of everyday life, and to reconnect with something truly special. Okay, so you're probably thinking, a rock? That's it? What else is there to do? Well, my friends, let me tell you, Monemvasia has a lot more to offer than meets the eye. First off, the food. Oh man, the food. Fresh seafood, local delicacies, all prepared with this incredible Greek passion and flavor. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Then there's the hiking. Yeah, you heard me right. Hiking. You can actually hike to the top of the rock for some breathtaking views of the coastline. And the sunsets? Forget about it. Pure magic. And if you're a history buff, well, you're in for a real treat. Monemvasia is like a living museum. Ancient churches, Byzantine ruins, Ottoman-era architecture. It's all here, waiting to be explored. So yeah, Monemvasia is more than just a rock. It's a journey through time, a feast for the senses, and an experience you won't soon forget. Alright guys, buckle up because we're heading to Zagori, a region in Greece that feels stuck in a time warp. You won't find any bustling cities or crowded beaches here. Nope, Zagori is all about raw, rugged nature and a pace of life that makes you wonder why we ever invented the word rush. Think towering mountains, deep gorges carved by ancient rivers, and these charming villages built entirely out of stone. Seriously, it's like stepping into a history book, only the book is three-dimensional, and you can smell the fresh mountain air. If you're craving an escape from, well, everything, Zagori is calling your name. Now, let's talk about who this place is for. If you're the type who'd rather spend a day conquering a mountain trail than lounging on a beach, Zagori is your jam. This place is a hiker's paradise, with trails winding through forests, alongside rivers, and up to breathtaking viewpoints. We're talking serious views, people. Imagine standing on the edge of Vikos Gorge, Europe's deepest gorge, and just feeling the scale of it all. It's humbling, it's exhilarating, and it's a workout you won't forget. Just make sure you've got some decent hiking boots, because things can get a little rugged out there. But Zagori isn't just about conquering nature, it's also about these incredible stone villages like Aristi, Papingo, and Monodendri. These villages are built right into the landscape, with stone houses, cobblestone streets, and bridges that look like they've been there since the dawn of time. And the food? Don't even get me started. Think hearty, home-cooked meals made with locally sourced ingredients. We're talking fresh cheeses, slow-cooked meats, and vegetables bursting with flavor. Trust me, after a day of hiking, there's no better feeling than sitting down to a meal like that. From the rugged mountains to the sparkling Aegean Sea, we're heading to Naxos, the largest and greenest island in the Cyclades. This ain't your typical Greek island experience, though. Naxos is a place of contrasts, where ancient ruins stand tall against a backdrop of turquoise waters, and bustling towns give way to secluded beaches. It's an island that caters to every kind of traveler, whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, or a little bit of both. Trust me, Naxos is the kind of place that gets under your skin and stays with you long after you've left. If you're a history buff, Naxos will blow your mind. I'm talking ancient temples, Venetian castles, Byzantine churches, the list goes on and on. Start your journey back in time at Portara, the iconic marble gate that's all that remains of a temple dedicated to Apollo. Then, head inland to explore the Delian Sanctuary, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that was once a major religious center. And don't even get me started on the Archaeological Museum of Naxos, which houses artifacts dating back to the Neolithic period. Seriously, you could spend weeks exploring the historical treasures of Naxos and still only scratch the surface. But Naxos isn't just about ancient history. It's also about those picture-perfect beaches. We're talking golden sand, crystal clear waters, and enough space to find your own little slice of paradise. Whether you're looking to soak up the sun, try your hand at windsurfing, or just relax with a good book, Naxos has a beach for you. And the food? Let's just say you're in for a treat. Naxos is known for its fertile land, which produces some of the best produce in Greece. Think fresh seafood, juicy tomatoes, tangy cheeses, and dishes that are bursting with flavor. And when the sun sets, find a spot with a view, sip on some local wine, and soak in the magic of island life. If you enjoyed this journey through Naxos, subscribe to our channel for more travel adventures and exclusive content and travel tips. See you at the next destination.